Welcome back, good friends. As we drag the test panel in that we used the Turtle Wax Hybrid Solution Ceramic Acrylic Polish, we can see it still looks good. There's protection there. The correction remains. Now we'll concentrate on the ceramic black wax. So let's get some measurements now that it's been through the 10 wash test and also the torture test with traffic film, and we're still at 93.8. Very impressive. Will that jump up higher with the ceramic acrylic black wax? Let's find out. Already done the correction using the ceramic acrylic polish. Now it's time to put the cherry on top, finish the job. We'll reach for the ceramic acrylic black wax. 2 or 3 sprays on a hood this size here that I'm working on would be perfectly enough, as a little bit does go a long way. You're going to see here I use 2 towels. The first one to massage it into the panel, spread it out. The second one to wipe it to perfection. And I will show you the towels. They will get stained. Be prepared for that. All right, very good. We're going to let that cure 24 hours minimum. If you remember, this is the vehicle that we used the polish, the ceramic acrylic polish on. This was the before, had some swirling from a car wash, and we took care of that with the polish. Now we want to finish up the job. We want to give it more protection and even more gloss, so we will apply the ceramic acrylic black wax now using an applicator. You could spray directly onto a panel. I don't like to waste the product. It atomizes through the nozzle, and if you're spraying out on a windy day, it could blow all over the place, inside or out. I just like to control more of the product and use an applicator using a crisscross pattern. Doesn't matter how you do it, just make sure you are evenly applying the coating onto your car. Now, we're going to let it sit for a few minutes. So what I'll do is I'll do one panel, go to the next panel, come back to the original panel, and this is what it'll look like after a few minutes. It hazes over slightly. It's time to wipe it off. This, quite frankly, wipes off a lot easier than the polish. You're going to get around the car very quickly with this product. And this will be the gloss and reflection that's left behind. This is a charcoal metallic black, and it really enhances and brings through the metallic flake through that clear coat. And once again, you're going to be around the car quickly. All right, let's get back to that test panel and rip off that masking tape. It's had a good all but 48 hours to cure. The slickness, the gloss, everything has increased within that time. When it comes to slickness, this is what you'll expect. A huge difference from the original panel to the protected panel. When it comes to gloss, it did take the original correction and protection from the polish up a few notches. As you can see here, up to 97.3. That is very high, and this is what we started with. Keeping those in mind that live in very warm, hot climates and portions of the country, I will take a little section of this test panel and run it up over 210 degrees. Then when we take it outside and do the torture test, we can keep an eye out, and you know exactly what to look for. If you've been following the channel, there will be a large 3-inch circle that has no protection whatsoever. Will this hold up to the heat? Let's find out. I drag the panel out and we'll wet it down. We can see the beading. We can also see there's no sign whatsoever that it had problem with that heat. You guys give me a good workout. We're going to start the 10 wash test, and then after that we're going to do the road film test. So let's get this started. As we get to the fifth wash, let me bring you in just a little bit closer in case the camera doesn't pick that up. The tenacious product and protection fighting that soapy water. That concludes the 10 wash test. The product has breezed right through this test. We're going to move on to the traffic film test. That is everything that can splash up from the roadways and what has leaked from automobiles and even runoff from properties on either side of the road onto your car after it rains. Slightly overcast today. The sun does try to peek through, so I'll let this sit on the panel for about 3 minutes today before it starts to dry. Then we'll rinse off. We're going to use the alkaline cleaner. We're going to follow up with the shampoo once again and really put this through the test. As we start round two, you can see it's actually beating the chemicals that we are torturing this test panel with. So let's keep rolling. As we get through the fourth round, it starts to sheet, and that's pretty far into the test, I'll have you. Very impressive, still looks good. Doesn't mean the protection's gone, it just stopped beating. That will bring us to the final thoughts segment of the video. The Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions, ceramic, acrylic, polish, and wax. I tried to give you as much information as I could so you can make an educated purchase if and when needed. When it comes to effectiveness, that'll get a check mark. When it comes to price, guys, Turtle Wax always has the price spot on, very affordable for you and I and our budget. When it comes to durability, that gets a check. When it comes to ease of use, I had no problems whatsoever. I've had some questions come in to stay completely transparent with you with soft clear coat using the product in higher temperatures, and I addressed how to remove that in the first video if you want to revisit. What I want to do now is introduce my first rating scale to the final thoughts segment of these videos, and it will go exactly like this. Go out and get it now. Impressive, average, barely effective, and don't even bother. So for the first time, we're going to get a rating for these two guys, and it's going to be, go out and get it now. If you have a dark color car, black, dark blue, dark green, I've used it on all of those, and it looks beautiful. These are the products to have to use. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. Brian from Apex Detail. I'll catch you in the next video.